Hello, this is Michelle Knight. Welcome to your weekly astrology. This week we have big, intense astrological news as we have the solar eclipse in Cancer. We also have Mercury retrograde. No, I hear you cry. But there's really good news as we have the North Node and the Sun delivering us a message about our future. Here's your weekly astrology. Hello gorgeous Scorpio, it's tricksy old astrological weather this week, and for you, you're thinking about adventure, learning, travelling, soul travelling, spiritual travelling, sensual travelling. You want to expand, you want to explore, so you might have felt very restricted. Now of course we have Mercury retrograde, we have the Sun going into that energy, we have a solar eclipse in that energy, so for you there's a big shift in how you're going to navigate the world. How you're going to navigate in terms of travel and exploration in the next phase. And of course, the next phase, hopefully, it won't be locked down and you'll be free to wander and you'll be free to explore and learn and study and grasp fresh knowledge and express your eccentricities. I don't like the word eccentricity, actually. Express your unique soul in a way that is much freer. But of course, right now, we haven't quite got there. With Mercury retrograde, wherever you're going or whatever you're doing this week, whatever plans you have, be extremely cautious and make sure that you've got a backup plan or you're not going to get stuck anywhere, because it's all a bit sketchy when it comes to timings this week. Now, the good news is we have the Sun and the North Node shining a light on our future self, and your future self is an empowered one. It's somebody in their power, whatever that means to you. And you're deep and mesmerising, and all your best and finest qualities are grown and shining and shimmering in your future, and you will get a glimpse of that, or maybe an opportunity to shine a bit like that this week. But do bear in mind all of the strange energy that's around. Were you studying, travelling, or wanting to expand 6 months ago, and of course the world situation may have stopped that in some way? I bet you found really clever ways to still express yourself and still to do things that are about exploring, and you have grown in so many ways. But there's maybe this frustration with this solar eclipse of thinking like it's endless. And guess what? It isn't. A solar eclipse will reveal the wonder later on, and the wonder of adventure and exploration to come for you. It ain't all over. It's only just begun. So if you have a hard time, because don't forget there is that QUINCUX to Saturn, and it may be that you are just going a bit stir crazy at home, but don't worry, exciting adventures are on the way. Let's see what the tarot has to say. If you're into tarot, that's great. If you're not, I'll see you next week. Don't worry about it. Don't moan about it on my timeline. You can use this symbolically, you can use this in any way that you choose. Okay, Scorpio, this week, any inspiration for my fabulous Scorpios? Yes, you're feeling very strong. You might be feeling a bit snappy this week, or be around someone who's snappy, but that's Mercury retrograde. It may be that you feel that you're fighting authorities in some way, the patriarchy, the emperor, and you feel that the growth and the learning that you want to happen isn't happening soon enough, you know. So it almost makes you feel, on one level, it makes you feel powerless like a child in a world where it feels undefeatable what you want to achieve, and you may be going through some emotional process about that. Choose your battles wisely this week, because Mercury is retrograde. The message, whatever message you want to put out there, is being misunderstood or misconstrued in some circles anyway. You're laying foundations this week, so dig the firm foundations, ready to push yourself ahead when the time is right. You might have felt very betrayed or let down by someone because you're building these foundations, and perhaps, or it could actually be just the Mercury's retrograde and someone says something and you really take it to heart. Don't take it to heart. The Ten of Swords is always overkill. It's like we feel something very extreme in the emotion. And Scorpios, don't forget you are the most sensitive sign, you know, but you have an emotional well there, and there is so much love around you. Don't let one kind of upset, which you may be being very super sensitive to upset you. You are going on that adventure. You are going to find your holy grail of happiness, as in that, and you are entering a time of being very powerful and very intuitive and very psychic. Be your own goddess. Answer your own questions. Turn your energy into the high priestess that is within you to give you the answers that you seek. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. Hi, gorgeous. Before you go, check out my new film on my fabulous psychics. A lot of people ask me for readings. I don't do them anymore, but for over 20 years, I've had an award-winning team of psychics that I truly hand-pick. So check out the film, and let me know what you think.
The purpose of a reading, I feel, is very much to inspire people and to empower people.
It's about hope. It's about guidance.
Using a phone or being with you, it will be the same because the matter is spiritual.
It's very important for me that the client feels spirit with them. So it was a psychic reading.
I don't remember the readings right after because it's not myself giving that, it's actually coming from spirit.
And it is a bit like a three-way conversation. I've got the person on the phone, I've got me, and I've got another voice that's telling me things.
I even shock myself, things that I come up with, and I think, how did I get that?
I'm channeling messages only for one purpose, to help people.
It's been able to help somebody have a map back to where they've got lost from.
My priority is to connect to your truth and have the best life that you can have.
I think in my readings people feel a sense of a safe space where they can really be themselves, let go.
You need a feeling of being understood because reading should be empowering.
I will make sure when the reading is finished that you're happy with everything.
I couldn't do anything else. It's part of who I am. It's what I came here for, obviously.
And when they come back and tell you they've got their dream job or the love of their life, that really makes me feel like I'm valued.
I love to hear a sigh of relief. A lot of weight has been lifted off their shoulders.
We have the answers that we are looking for within ourselves. I know I have the tools to help you.
Everything begins and ends with you.